This show, I love it.
Hey, I'm Matthew Mercer, the voice of Sakamoto in Sakamoto Days.
So where's my family?
Yeah! We're recording here at the Bang Zoom studio doing the English dub of Sakamoto Days.
Our cast is so much fun and so distinct.
You picked up on what I was thinking perfectly.
Anime dubbing is by far the best thing that I've been able to be a part of. I feel like I'm just getting to play.
Oh man, this is amazing!
We need to be faithful to the source material that we are dubbing,
I promise I'd never tell a lie.
but also creative and original enough where we can make the work memorable for the American audience.
My heart's beating out of my chest.
It's very spontaneous, so they need to be ready to tackle anything.
Oh no! Huh? We really embrace the energy, the chaoticness. You must be the one who had me kidnapped, huh? I have to be watching the mouth flaps while looking at the script, but also making sure I'm acting it correctly and not compromising in any sense. Ask for forgiveness in hell.
A lot of it is trying things out in the booth and eventually landing on something you're all pretty excited about.
My family's grown, and they're people I know I can trust.
We got it! Sakamoto Days is the story of Taro Sakamoto, who used to be the greatest assassin in Japan. And he fell in love and got married and had a kid and gained 200 or 300 pounds. So he's been out of the life. And now, 5 years later on, ghosts from his past are coming back to haunt him.
In the studio itself, we call it a three-legged stool. We've got the engineer, the director, and the voice talent. And they just have to work. It's like a dance.
A little bit darker on 101.
Kyle is making sure that I sound good in the scene. I'm trying to make sure my character is interesting and fun, and Keely's making sure it all works together.
We all meld so quickly because we want it to be good. We want people to have as much fun watching it as we do creating it.
When I start adapting a script, I reference some literal translation that's provided to me. I reference some manga because there's a lot of lines of dialogue pulled straight from the pages. And then I go through one line at a time and I speak the lines out loud to make sure that it's gonna fit. We'll preview where you'll hear 3 beeps and then the Japanese, and then we'll come in to record a take where you'll hear the 3 beeps, and on that imaginary 4th beep is where your line starts.
All right.
The first piece of advice that I give them all is don't worry about the timing. If I need you to speed it up or slow it down, we'll worry about that on a future take. What I want you to do on your first take is give me a performance that feels right. And we start from there. The acting is always first and foremost.
You have to clean things up on the spot, right? You have to adjust sync on the spot. So I'll look at the picture when they're doing the line. I can tell immediately if it needs to go left because I see that they came in late. Or oh, it went a little long at the end so I can just squeeze it and then we'll be good. So it's really important that I get everything as close as possible to matching what the Japanese was doing, matching the mouth flaps.
Our goal is for the audience, when they watch it in Japanese or in English, they feel the same feelings. So we have to find actors who have the similar quality while being unique.
The thing I relate to most with Sakamoto is I share a very deep, unabiding love of really cheap ramen.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Being a professional actor for a very long time, you get very affiliated with that sort of a lifestyle.
You're part of the family now, so you need to follow the rules too.
Never kill anyone.
I'll kill you if you break them.
You can't! It's against the rules!
I can't really relate to the assassin bits that I can talk about.
No fighting anyone if we can avoid it.
Matt Mercer is the perfect Taro Sakamoto.
Everything he touches is gold.
Watching him work is amazing.
We don't know what we're up against.
Sakamoto is a man of few words. He'll never speak 2 words when 1 word is enough.
Give it a rest.
Brevity is key, which means you don't have a lot of dialogue to convey a persona. It's one thing to just be a badass, but how do you convey that kind of paternal energy? How do you make him believably anxious at moments where he is without feeling so out of character?
I made a choice.
I myself have been having fun just playing off of Sugita, who's the Japanese voice actor. We actually share a few characters across many projects over the years, so it's always fun taking the baton from him and then making something on our end of things.
ここからは本気で行かせてもらう. From here on, I'm not holding anything back.
Shin Asakura is an assassin that is very protective of the Sakamoto family. Shin has the unique power to access other people's verbalized thoughts.
Knock it off! You know I can hear all your thoughts, right?
I had originally started reading the manga. I knew that I had to be a part of it.
We had a really big day at the museum.
This is my first time ever doing not just dubbing, but voiceover in general.
He took to it naturally, like he'd been doing it for years.
I feel like I'm getting to know you so intimately, Mr. Sakamoto.
You don't have to make it weird.
Reactions are by far the best part of anime.
Give me an anime gasp. So many little noises, and thank you for making them all different.
You got options.
I'm Lou Xiaotang. When I found out Sakamoto Days was going to be made into an anime, I was so excited, and to be able to play Lou, she's just such a fun character, and she gets into so much trouble. Shin, you came, and you brought the boss man!
Awesome.
I just get to discover so many new things about her and really flesh out her personality even more. I can't relax because I don't know if you're reading my mind! Both me and Lou go 100% in everything we decide to do.
Just because someone's different than everyone else, who are you to say their life can't be happy?
Nice. Let's line that up.
You're a wizard, Keely.
I got you, girl.
I think she adds a lot of humanity to Lou, which is so sweet and fun.
I just wish I could apologize.
Hello, I remember you.
Rosie Okamura plays Aoi Sakamoto, Taro Sakamoto's wife,
How cool. You were great today.
and she really captures how Aoi is this sweet, wonderful mother and wife.
Oh, don't be silly. I'm just glad you're still in one piece.
But boy, is there a spicy side when Sakamoto does something that she doesn't like.
And you neglected to tell me about it. Why?
Love that read. Thank you.
I've had many opportunity to listen to her auditions, and I knew that she can tackle any type of role.
At least our profits have gone up from selling bandages and gauze.
Hey, Sakamoto, you've still got it.
I actually got to meet Alex Lee at a convention. I expressed to him my interest in wanting to be a part of the project.
Mr. Sakamoto, who the hell is this guy?
Nagumo's the name.
Beautiful.
And I'm very happy that I got to portray Nagumo. Definitely one of my personal favorite characters.
I wanted you to know there's a price on your head, Sakamoto.
Nagumo is a very high-pitched character. I'm trying to stretch my vocal cords out and making sure my voice is getting up there enough.
How can you hope to defend yourself like that?
I feel like we all deep down want to just say whatever all the time. That's kind of what he does.
Really nice seeing you again, Sakamoto. Glad I had the chance to do it before you die. I'm the new hire. Heisuke Mashimo. Yo!
One of the things that I admire so much and that I love about anime is how you can really hear every intonation, every little nuance.
This is more like it!
And to get to bring that to the dubbing, that's been my favorite part of it.
When I look down the barrel of my rifle, there's only one thing that matters, whether I hit or miss.
Just like we do in live action, there's so much subtext always. You could be saying one thing, but what you're feeling is so different.
I'll let you take it from here.
One of the best things about getting to work on Cobra Kai was always acting against the other characters. And I feel like the same dynamic is kind of playing out here as he starts to meet new folk.
Thanks, yo! Seriously, you guys are the best!
You are a special person indeed.
My character, he's very calm, but very psychopathic.
There are few who walk amongst us willing to get their hands dirty in the interests of the greater good.
I've been reading it for, ever since it came out pretty much. And then I got a call from my manager and he was like, "Are you sitting down right now?"
If we are to live in a just world, certain evils are required.
The dubbing experience was really, really fun. And everybody's super supportive in there when you're recording.
Time for a little payback.
Let's put a little pause right there and really play with her.
My character is Obagiro, and it has been an amazing experience. She is sassy.
Try to kill me like you really mean it.
She has a very distinctive look with the sunglasses, the bob, the sports bra, the shorts.
Makes you shiver, huh?
I would totally be in this character's cosplay. I probably have it in my closet right now, if we're being honest.
I love going up against someone so strong. I feel so satisfied.
Why should an assassin be worried about style? I swear it's like talking to a monkey.
We do a lot of videos with the concept of fight like anime.
So it's kind of perfect. It felt natural.
Hand the key over to us now,
and your death will be a beautiful one.
I feel like very high pressure because I grew up watching Japanese anime. I know how good Japanese voice acting is, and we have to live up to that expectation.
All right, big brother, let's do it.
And then at some point you gotta think, don't compete, just be yourself and like try to bring your character in life to the character on screen.
I am Pod's special technique, Tofu Scramble.
Anime has grown so much from this niche thing, and now it's this massive industry, and I love that.
Now pose like a dinosaur. Roar!
We're all nerds. Everyone's so excited to be doing what they're doing here.
There's so much to love about anime. The colors, the design, this incredible sense of human connection.
It was so fun.
When I started working, it took months before even the US audience got to see episodes that were coming out of Japan. But now, the streaming company like Netflix, all the fans, they're watching it together. It's such a wonderful thing.
It's a new age of accessibility. It's a new age of creative stories.
I think my favorite thing about anime is getting lost in the world that the characters live in, but also being able to resonate with them. Especially with Sakamoto Days, you'll start to see the growth of each character.
I love that anime is getting more recognition. It's been a big part of my life.
It opened this world to animation not necessarily seen as a thing that was just for kids, as a thing that could be for everyone.
They just understand universally, I think, what's in people's hearts.
I really appreciate this Japanese culture as a Japanese person.
I told my dad the other day, I was like, could you imagine that you showed me anime and now I'm in anime? Isn't that crazy? He was just like, I'm so proud of you. And it's been such a dream for sure. That was beautiful.
A good cast is 90% of your successful dub. I believed that dubs could be good. Now I think it's proven that dubs can be great.
I hope you all enjoyed as much as we enjoyed working on it.